Hello, and today we're going to be turning a photo into a collage of Polaroids with Photoshop, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So here's my image I took myself, and I'm going to turn that into. So the first thing you need to do is duplicate the background layer by dragging it down and to the layer, and boosh, that's how you do that. And it says next you want to fill another new layer with black, so I'm going to go create a new layer by pressing the button again. And then going, see that, right down by the mouse, new layer. Then I'm going to go Shift and F5. I'm going to put it in the middle first, between the background layer. And then I'm going to fill that, Shift and F5, and I'm going to make it into the background black. Once I did this, I'm going to add another new blank layer by going to the same place, right down the bottom. I'll make sure I'm clicking on that layer first, or the black one. And then I'm going to create a new layer. I think I'm going to create a new layer. Well, I hope so. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Once I've done that, I'm going to get the rectangular section tool, which is on the tools on the left, and it is the second one above the mouse, so let's go to that one. Anytime now I'm going to do it. There we go, here we go. I'm going to click on that, and this is going to be the first section of my Polaroid. So I'm going to, once I've clicked that, I'm going to pick a section, and once I pick the section, I'm going to fill this section. I'm going to fill this with black by going Alt and backspace, and this is going to, on the layer palette, it should come up that little square I've highlighted is going to turn to a black square. You should see it in the layer palette any second now. I think it didn't work, so I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I'm figuring out because I think I might have changed the colour, because you're supposed to have black and white on the colour section. So just bear with me, bear with me. There we go, you can see it on the layer palette now that I've got the black square. So once I've done that, I'm going to create a clipping mask by clicking on it, clicking on that layer. You can do this by going Alt, Cell and G. Or I think what I've done here is I'm going to go to Options and do it that way. There, you can see it's got a little arrow coming down. So it's this basically so next I'm going to add another new blank layer above layer 2, so let's do that. There you go, see, that's what the clip layer does. So you place a highlight on the background copy. Then I'm going to add another new layer. I go on layer 1 and add in a blank layer. And this is going to be the white background, so I'm going to highlight the rectangle tool again. This is going to be for the white bit on the Polaroid, so I'm going to highlight There we go, but that, and then go what I think will be a good Polaroid shape. It's going to be this. So I'm going to drag out the border, and then I'm going to fill that with white by going Cell and Backspace, making sure that on my layer palette, on the colour bit on the left on the tool section, white's going to be first. So once I've done that, I'm going to go Control Backspace, which should fill it with white, looking like a Polaroid. Anytime now I'm going to do that. I'm going to make sure it's white on the thing. And then press Control Backspace, which should fill it. And it's not working, so I think I'm going to make both colours white. So if I go Control Backspace, there we go, it works now. Once I've done this, I'm going to add a drop shadow